as I said, we're going to narrow down into how you can access capital from various ways, and specifically we'll narrow down into grants. Now, straight to the conversation. Now, credit. Now, credits, most of these people who give you credits, they will always look into the risk. How you're going to pay back the money. Their interest is not your business developing. Their interest is how much they're going actually, quote unquote, gain interest from the loan that they give you. And you know, they are also in business. And two things. They're always looking out for the way your business can grow and pay back the, of course, the agreed amount, and also the interest that comes with more of these loans, and of course credit facilities. But specifically, what credit institutions, more of these commercial banks and commercial institutions that will give you these. Also, we have seen the rise of mobile credit platforms, of course, coming into the space for the last, I would say, the last 7 years. Of course, we have seen the digital lenders, of course, grow from different ways of pumping money into different businesses, persons. But then, you know, those are right there to give you credits. The main interest is not seeing your business grow. The main interest is making money out of the loans they give you. And what they expect from you is if you did agree that if they're going to give you maybe 10,000 shillings, what matters to them is, well, if they give you 10,000 shillings and with an interest of maybe something around 8% to 14%, of course, you're going to return this money with maybe an interest of something around cumulatively, something about 2,000 to 4,000 shillings on top. That's how they make money. Their business is not how you impact the community. Their business is not specifically how you are going to impact yourself, to be honest with you. But then the main interest when it comes to credits is how you're going to pay back the money, and their main interest is even the money earned from interest. Of course, once you talk about donations, the person donating, just put yourself in the person donating, in their shoes. What will you want to see? Maybe somebody grow themselves. So for these ones, because you're not paying back, so they're not after the interest aspect, because again, there's no interest that comes with the donations. Specifically, what happens in donations, it's the impact on community, impact on yourself, and more so, donations are always for non-businesses, non-profit, I would say, non-profit organizations. And the reason for this is because donations come in a structured way that, of course, it's a pool of funds. Most of these people will come in as a pool of funds. They'll create a pool of funds, maybe from the international community, or also even locally. Of course, I'm sure you've ever participated in a donation. And more of these people will not look into more of the business and how it operates and everything. They might look into the sustainability, but then they won't care much about the money that you're making out of it. They will care much about the impact that it's going to have on the community. Or even, once you talk about the community, you bring in the aspect of gender, and also you bring in the aspect of maybe people living with disabilities. How much are you, how big are you impacting on the same thing? So donations are not so strict when it comes to funding, of course, and accessing funding. So what you need to have is an impact story, create an impact movement that you can go pitch, and more of it is a problem statement. You need to start with a problem statement.